Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am part of Scrappy YouTubers LIFT-A-THON. This is the layout that I am going to be scrap lifting today, and it's my lovely friend Erica. So I will have all of the information linked down below for all of the other wonderful people in this YouTube hop. It is going on for like a whole month. So each day, somebody is scrap lifting another person. So I think it's really cool. So yeah, check out all of the lovely people down below. Check out their videos. Go subscribe to their YouTube channels. Show them some love. Find some new inspiration, maybe that you didn't know that was out there. This is, I think, an awesome way of finding new people because there's so many YouTubers. There's so many scrappy YouTubers. So yeah, definitely check everybody out. I'm super excited to be part of this hop. My friend Rachel is one of the people that put it together, and I'm just super excited to be part of it because it's just such a lovely group of people. So you saw the layout that I am scrap lifting. It is a grid style layout. I did do like a deep dive on Erica's YouTube channel and her Instagram, and I don't think that this one was too far back, but I really was like, I went all the way back because I just wanted to find a layout that spoke to me, I guess. And this one was super fun and had a little bit of mixed media on it. And I thought that it would work perfect with my coffee. So I am actually going to stay really pretty exact with this scrap lift. Usually for scrap lifting, you can take elements from the layout, or the way that they had something on the layout, right? You don't have to necessarily use it exactly the way that it was, just kind of like a sketch. But for me, this really worked really well, and I liked the full layout. And so I just wanted to do exactly what she did. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So the first thing is I matted the photos. I am using the Pink Fresh Studio Keeping It Real collection. I got it back a couple months back. And I'm also going to use this Picket Fence, is it paper glaze, I believe, in the color Pink Carnation. But then, kicker, I'm going to add some of my New Dilutions paint in Funky Fuchsia because it just wasn't the color that I needed. So don't be scared to mix your own colors. So this color, the Pink Carnation, was a very light pink, which is really gorgeous. But I just wanted to kick it up just a little bit and make it a little more vibrant, I guess, because the colors that I'm using, this paper that I'm using, I wanted it to be seen on the background paper, and I felt like the color that it was would have blended in with the very light pink diagonal stripes, and so I wanted it to be a little more vibrant. So that's what I did. And she did some stenciling with a heart stencil, but this is the heart stencil that I have in my stash. So it's not exact, but it's pretty close. And I just laid it on there, and I'm going to add a little bit more here. That paper glaze is just a really great mixed media. It's really soft. Like the texture of it is super soft. I really like it. So I have quite a few colors, but it's the first time that I've used this one and mixing it with like a paint. I'm really happy with it. And I try my best not to waste product. So I'm just taking that, the leftover on the glass mat and just placing it on one of my pages that I've just I put just random extra bits in, right? It's just going to be like the first layer of a art journal page. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean this all up. You really don't want to leave your pastes and stuff on your stencils and stuff. I'm really bad at that, so I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be and do better. So I'm going to clean that up, and then I'm going to dry this with my heat tool off camera. Just be careful. You definitely want to be careful holding your heat tool too close, because it can make that paste kind of bubble up. So now I'm taking my Dilutions paint in Periwinkle Blue, and I'm mixing it with some water, and I'm using a paintbrush to do some really pretty splatters. She had splatters on her layout as well, and I did go and rewatch her video of this layout as well. So after I found it on Instagram, I was like, okay, let's go. And I had already seen it, but I wanted to rewatch it. So yes, super fun, super pretty. I think those colors really worked well together, and they're both in this collection. So I think that it looks good. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on and get the placement of my photos and get everything, go ahead and glue everything down, adhere everything to the layout, the page, I guess. And I'm going to next work on the title. Again, I'm scrap lifting her, so I'm keeping it pretty much the same. Her title was Dear Smoothies, I Love You. And so I really do love smoothies. But I didn't have 4 pictures saved in my phone of smoothies, but I had 4 pictures of me with coffee cups. And some of these go back, like way back. Because usually once I scrap them, like photos like this, I usually delete them off my phone, because they're not nothing, anything special. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I went ahead and pulled these and printed them from home. And so I'm using the alpha that came with the Keeping It Real collection. If you guys are interested, I will have this collection and these products linked down below. If you want to get your hands on any of these, it's a super fun collection. Lots and lots of fun colors and just great elements. So I'm just trying to get my placement right here. So I'm using my T ruler just because honestly, when I'm using multiple fonts, it just helps me keep things straight, keep things looking right. And so, yeah, now I'm going through my thickers to look for another alpha to use for the word coffee. And I end up going with these. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the foil or the glitter, but I end up going for the foil. And I think I actually really love it. I love these alphas. I don't think I've used them enough. They're like the perfect size. They're the foam, and you get 2 different kinds of like looks in one pack. And I really enjoy that. I really like that they do this sometimes with thickers. I wish that they did it more, right? Like maybe a regular black and a glitter black, or I don't know. I think that would be cool. I just like the different styles in one pack. So you get like 2 for 1 kind of. And then I'm going in with these, tile alphabets. I don't know what they're called. And they are from Pretty Little Studio, and these are my favorite. I love this color, and the color is actually in this collection. So yeah, there is the title. I absolutely love it. And to be honest, I would have never thought to do like the title kind of in between the photos like this, like in a grid style layout. So I'm super glad that I was able to scrap lift Erica for this layout, because I just absolutely love the way that it turned out. So I want to thank her for the inspiration. She is just an awesome person. She does all kinds of different projects, but she really does great with color and rainbows, and she's just so awesome. She is also a patron of mine, and so she's an amazing person, and I'm so glad that I got to scrap lift her. Rachel kind of put the list out, and I was like, ooh, who am I going to get? You know, like you're wondering who you're going to get to scrap lift because she made the list. And then when I saw Erica's name, I was like, yes. I would have been happy to scrap lift any of the lovely people, but I was super excited to scrap lift Erica. So now I'm just going through the ephemera and the sticker sheet, and I'm just trying to figure out what works, what I want to do here. I have the regular ephemera and the floral ephemera. And so I'm going to, of course, use some flowers, and then I'm going to use the little coffee cup and the pitcher, and then I'm also going to use a little, like a little telephone, and then the sticker cluster that I'm doing up here, the sticker says right now, and then I have a little sticker with a coffee mug, and I ended up putting that up on foam dots, and then I am putting this little die cut that says just relax kind of overlapping all of it. And then here in a minute I am actually going to move that coffee cup a little bit because it's covering up the X on the relax, and I'm going to add some enamel dots to cover up a little spot from the flower that's showing up above there, and I didn't want it to show. So now I'm going to go ahead and adhere the die cuts, the embellishments down to the page, and I am using foam on some of them. And yeah, I just love this layout so much. So what am I doing next? I think I'm going to add some more enamel dots right here to this cluster, and then I'm going to do my journaling all the way around the layout just like she did on hers. Again, I've done this before, but it's been a really long time since I've done this, and I just love the look of it. It just really adds something extra. And I don't know, there's just something about it. It looks really cool. So I'm going to use just a black pen to go around, and I'm going to write in cursive, which I don't do that very often either. And I love my cursive handwriting way more than I do my regular handwriting. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and start journaling all the way around, just kind of about like my love for coffee, my love for coffee mugs, like when I started drinking coffee, and how like Emily and Greg think I have entirely too many coffee mugs, but really you can never have too many coffee mugs. Kind of silly and goofy journaling, but I love it. And it just, like I said, is going to go all the way around the page. And it just looks really cool. So yeah, that's my layout for today. If you want to see the full completed layout, head over to my Instagram. It's just Heather's Crafty Life. I will have a picture of it posted over there. And don't forget again to check out all of the other lovely people in this hop down below. And I will also have the products linked below if you are interested in trying any of these out. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.